Make it make sense. Could somebody please make it make sense?
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense. I'm here for another video, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm actually pretty triggered today. I wanted to make this video a couple weeks ago, but I chose, not a couple weeks ago. I wanted to make this video a couple days ago, but I chose not to because I wanted to bring you guys as much information as I could while being triggered. So if you don't know Cori is Snoop Dogg's daughter. You might remember her as the little girl from his reality show. She was technically really the breakout star. Such a cute kid, big personality. Well, she's grown up now, and she just got engaged. This is her fiance, Wayne. They've been together since 2018. They seem to be very in love. Snoop even shared it on his Instagram. She shared it. She has a social media presence. Check her out on Instagram, Princess. It's Princess Broadus. I'll share that with you guys a little bit later. Anyway, in sharing this and the pictures of her boyfriend, the comments went crazy. And this, guys, is the reason I will be doing a panel with some pretty dope, prominent YouTubers on colorism, not just about Potomac, but on colorism as a whole. Believe it or not, I've experienced colorism. Growing up in Louisiana, I was the darkest person in my family, and I'll share some of those stories on the video. But back to Cori. These pictures were shared. They seem like a nice, happy, in love couple, but the problem is she can't be happy because she's dark-skinned and she's not a size 2, basically. I want to share with you some of these comments because one of these comments especially was a hypocrite. This man said, "Man, bro, know what he doing." Now, we'll get into that towards the end of the video because there are some things that have come out about Wayne, but this is not about Wayne per se. This is about Cori, and I'll show you why. The guy goes on to say, oh, wait, that's not the right one. Focus on your wife. So somebody went to this man's page and saw his wife, and he said, "No, but for real, my wife, fine, calm it down." Then another person says they kind of resemble each other. He says, "Cut it out." And this woman says, "Your wife literally looked just like her." Now I want to show you this man's wife. This is his wife. She could basically be Cori's sister, Cori's cousin, but he's on the internet dogging out this beautiful Black woman. Meanwhile, he is with and married to a beautiful Black woman. You see the problem, y'all? You see why I'm triggered now? This is the most stupid. What are we doing here? Like, he goes on to say, skin complexion, maybe. What do you mean, maybe? This woman looks just like Cori. This is Cori. This is his wife. I don't see it. But we go on because colorism is such a nuanced issue that people like to see black and white. This is why I have to do a video. This is why I'm going to go live about it. Next week, I'm definitely going live about it on this panel. He literally says, skin complexion maybe, but wait, nose and dark raccoon eyes, stop the cap. Who are you? Like, literally, to go in on this woman. Cori saw these comments. It affected her. She did an actual interview. I'm going to share that with you guys a little bit later. But it goes on and on. This don't sit well with me. This man says, she beautiful where? Now, sir, this is you. She beautiful where? But this is you. It's really self-hate, guys. It's really self-hate. And it's disgusting. But as always, Black women come through and save the day. This woman says, y'all hate Black women, especially dark-skinned Black women. It's sick and it needs to stop. Another woman says, just because she's not your cup of tea don't mean she's not exactly what he wants. Some of y'all need to grow up. Another woman says, as a community, we have to support our fellow Black women. These comments are sad. We need to love each other and support each other without looks being in the question. She's gorgeous. Congratulations to her. Black women go through so much, and they still have to come through and educate ignorant mofos. That why does this even need to be said? Like, why does it need to be said? It is so disgusting. This guy made ugly comments, but he doesn't show his face and he has a mask on. Congrats. This is proof that everybody can find love. That's what he said. What is this proving? So we move on. I want to share with you guys what Cori had to say because she was impacted by this, and these things are not fair to her. She got an article with Teen Vogue. Excuse me. She says it just gives like some insight. Check it out, guys. Snoop Dogg's daughter, Cori Broadus, turned 23 years old on June 22nd, and her longtime boyfriend, Wayne Deuce, took to Instagram to celebrate, writing her a touching and heartfelt birthday tribute. But in the week following his post, Cori's been receiving an end of hate on social media trolls, questioning the foundation of her relationship and suggesting that Wayne is only with her because of who her father is. She responds, y'all are so miserable and it's sad. It's so hard not to let people's comments get to you because you know deep down they are struggling. But I'm still human and words hurt. How do y'all have time to sit on someone's page and talk? It never made sense to me. But if they see you in person, it's another story. So hateful. I'm praying because that's a sickness for real. Y'all love saying a ninja must like me because my daddy's Snoop. Like, why can't he just love me for me? It's deeper than just being his daughter. I'm my own person. I'm more than... And I hate that I have to feel like I got to go on here and do all this, but I've been dealing with this since high school. It's frustrating to question if that's the case. I hate it here. So she's impacted by this. Now, these were comments made earlier in the year when he sent Wayne, the fiance, sent Cori a note, basically on Instagram, basically saying how much he loved her and appreciated her. She hasn't, so far that I've seen, responded to the most recent colorist body shaming comments that she got. But it's really sad. She is really a beautiful girl. And it speaks to the fact that are dark-skinned, plus-size women not allowed to find love? That's the real question. Is it okay that she does not always wear weave? Is it okay that she doesn't wear makeup that lightens her skin? We come down on people who lighten their skin, but when a dark-skinned woman decides not to brighten her face, she doesn't deserve love. She's not beautiful. Like, what are we really doing here? It's so triggering. And like I said, I've experienced colorism growing up being the darkest person in my family, and I will share those stories in the video, but I can't even imagine what she goes through on a daily. Now, I do deep dive. So I have been researching this. I found a YouTube channel called Pet Tea Blog, and they had actually done a little bit exposing on Wayne. That's why I'm choosing not to put all the comments up where people said Wayne was just with her for who her father is, because some of these people might know this information, although I don't believe most of them did, and it was purely just because she is dark-skinned and plus size. But Wayne has said some things. Now, they've been together since 2018. This was one of his posts from 2014. When a dark-skinned girl approached me, I'm sorry, but I like my women mixed. I don't like that. Everybody can have their preferences, right? I'm not here to say people can't have their preferences, but I'm hoping for this young lady's sake that those were sentiments of a really young person. They also found some stuff that he said about Blue Ivy. Shout out to Pet T Blog. Go definitely check out that blog. It's on YouTube. He also put this. Oh, and they have a website too, pettblog.com. He tagged himself as Snoop a couple times. So I really do hope he is with the girl for the right reasons, but the colorism guys needs to stop. The fat shaming needs to stop. I always wonder, for those people who fat shame, for those people who look at people and call them ugly or call them fat or all those things, who are you dating?